I saw a cuckoo clock in the depot.
When I saw it on the last planet, I bought it.
Have you got any money?
No, I wrote the check, but I'm not thinking of paying it.
What if they send it back to base?
Base? I never thought of that.
You should think of it when you write a check.
I'll call base and say the check isn't mine.
Do you think they'll believe you?
Why shouldn't they? Someone else could take my serial number.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Why not?
Even I don't know your number.
You're right.
Dudik, in that case, base will take it from your salary. Do you understand?
What I'll do?
Don't know.
At least I've got a watch.
Right.
Chatterbot, have you ever thought of buying a cuckoo clock?
Here we go. Welcome, flower friends, one and all.
Are you sitting pretty petals on your queen bee thrones, honey chums?
Hope you are, because it's time for some brain-teasing puzzles direct from that PUZZLEA-SAURUS.
I wish that PUZZLEA-SAURUS would be nice to all our flower chums just for once, Tom.
You really don't like PUZZLEA-SAURUS at all, do you, BB?
Of course I like him, Tom. He's puzzles with brains.
Yes, but I suppose it's unfortunate for PUZZLEA-SAURUS that the only reason people like him is because of his wonderful puzzles. He'd be lost without his puzzles, BB, now, wouldn't he? I mean, think about it. That's the only reason why.
And so would we, Tom. So let's go on.
Honey, sweet suggestion, BB, let's go.
Going to enjoy yourselves, eh? Think you know all the answers to my questions? I'm not your average dinosaur, though. I'm PUZZLEA-SAURUS. Nobody measures up to me. I'm sure you won't know any questions. One day I'm going to bring the whole puzzle world to its knees.
Once again, my honeycomb, you have to watch carefully that cube turning on the screen.
Remember, on each side of the cube, 6 sides, there is a different picture. When the cube stops, you have to see if you can remember which picture is on the opposite side.
Off we go! Well, it stopped, kids. Let's think now what was on the other side of the picture. Let's go through the pictures again to help you. BB will remind us what was there.
Okay, my friends. Besides the crab, there's a giraffe, a cat, an lion, a zebra, and a seagull. I really wonder what's behind the crab, kids.
Huge explosions are always taking place on the sun. If there were air all the way from the sun to the earth, we would hear the roar of these explosions all the time.
Okay, friends, now we've got to find the piece that's missing.
There will be a puzzle shown on screen, but there's a piece missing.
After that, 4 other pieces will appear on screen.
You have to decide which piece fits the puzzle. Let's go!
Okay, so did you find which of these 4 is the missing piece?
Chatterbot, I want to ask you something.
Whenever you want to ask me something, it means we're in trouble. Okay.
I used Rover to clean the washes inside. But after cleaning the whites inside, there was no sign of the cuckoo.
What did you say? Duduk, I hope you're not trying to tell me that you let the cuckoo get lost inside Ruva.
I don't think so.
I wonder if I want you to give a little bit more of a clear answer.
If Ruva swallowed the cuckoo, he became a cuckoo as well.
No, if Ruva swallowed the cuckoo, it seems to me he would have been able to clean the ship again.
We must get a Ruva to clean the spaceship.
No, if that's the case, it means our Ruva is retired, and in his place, someone from the crew will have to do his duty. Guess who?
You can't be serious.
I'm very serious. We don't have any money to get a new Ruva.
But you're the captain. You can't do the cleaning.
Actually, I thought the captain's mate could do it. Can you call him?
Of course, Captain. But you said I will be the captain's mate. Have you changed your mind?
No, cleaning of the ship is your business.
If you keep throwing stuff on the ground, you'll end up them attacking you. If you don't like your eyes, punish them by watching TV close.
Okay, Pollen Pals, it's that time of the show. We have an art exhibition.
Remember, there's 5 pictures.
This week we have one artist is Bruegel, the other artist is Ernst.
But the question is, who painted the 5th painting? You have to decide who it was.
So look carefully at the first 4 paintings and how different they are. Then you can judge which artist painted the 5th picture.
Okay, let's have a look.
This picture is by Bruegel.
This picture is also by Bruegel.
And this was painted by Ernst.
And this picture was also painted by Ernst.
Here's the 5th picture now. The first 2 pictures were by Bruegel, the second 2 by Ernst. Which artist painted the 5th?
No one knows as much about art as I do. And no one knows as much about painting as I do. And no one can create puzzles as well as I can. And no one's been to as many art galleries as I have. And no one has met as many famous artists as I have. I've met them all, I have.
Duduk, we must fix Ruva. What do you think?
If not, I'm going to clean the ship.
How about if we ask Dr. McCOOL how he can fix it?
What's the point?
Can you fix Ruva?
Of course I can. Finish the program.
I didn't know you were that talented, Duduk. I am surprised.
You haven't discovered even half my talents.
Look, I didn't know that.
You're right.
Why didn't you show off?
Some things must be secret. Humility, for example.
In the whole of space, you're the only one without humility.
I could be a lovable, hardworking, honest, skilled and knowledgeable robot who can repair the spaceship.
But you're not.
Tate.
I thought you would say for a moment, I am.
Actually, I am. I'm a robot with humility.
We've got a problem here.
PUZZLEA-SAURUS has cut up our picture and mixed up the pieces.
Can you guess what the picture is of? PUZZLEA-SAURUS doesn't think you can, honey bunnies.
Did you get it?
Well, I'd say that was 10 points to me and no points to you. I'm such a good sport. People say I'm unfair, but hey, I play the game how it should be played. All according to the rules. My rules, that is. Let's see you handle the next questions.
Hello, boys and girls. Are you ready to listen to another great joke?
We're ready. Tell it. Come on. Tell it. We'll listen to you. Are you sure, FIRKETE? It's so funny. When you say get on with it, I feel strange.
Why, my dear Tongo? You know I always loved your jokes.
You? FIRKETE, has something happened to you today?
No, I'm fine and I'm waiting to hear you tell your joke, my dear friend Tongo.
If only I could always tell my jokes like this. Anyway, there was this guy.
Oh, you really tell jokes well. Bravo, you're a star.
It.
There was this guy you said. It's a very good beginning.
I don't understand. How could you find it funny? Anyway, there was this guy alone on an island.
Great! It was a great joke. Very funny.
I'm playing it.
What are you looking at? Hula hoop? I was joking.
There was this guy alone on an island. He had been living with an ant for years. The ant had learned how to talk.
What an amazing joke.
If you go on that way, I won't be able to tell the joke. Do you understand?
You think I liked your stupid joke? The boss was here. That was why I was behaving like that.
No wonder. One day a boat came by. The man and the ant went to the city. They were to a restaurant.
What a strange man. The first thing he thinks of is food. If it was me, the first thing I would do was go to a restaurant.
The man put the ant on the side of the plate.
The ant is going to talk, of course.
The man called the waiter and showed the ant on the table. The waiter scratched the ant with his finger.
He thought the man was complaining.
I think I've fixed Ruler. Bravo. If you want, I can show you.
I don't know. Actually, I must prepare myself for a disaster.
In the old days, you never used me as another machine.
Okay, let's call and see what you did.
That's a bit difficult. We can't call Ruler now. We mustn't go where we found him.
Can you explain that? I mean, can't Ruva move?
You can say so.
What happened?
To whom?
Who are we talking about?
Ruler.
Good guess.
It's not. I've got a good memory.
Come on, tell me.
Ruler's wheels are out of service.
Out of service?
Yes.
For a long time?
I think so.
Can he be fixed?
I don't think so.
I mean, we must get a new one.
It can be a second hand.
What happened to Ruva?
He thinks he's a cuckoo clock.
This program, our sport question is about mountain climbing. The sport began in the Alps. The term alpinists is used to refer to mountain climbers.
Honey bunnies, the climbers carry oxygen in small metal bottles. They use it at very high altitudes.
Major triumphs were the conquest in the 1950s of the two highest mountains in the world. One of them is Mount Godwin Austen. Do you know the name of the other mountain?
Why do cowboys and cowgirls wear high-heeled boots? Because high heels keep the feet of anyone on a horse from slipping out of the stirrups. Look at its boots.
I'd love to give that McCOOL a puzzle challenge someday. Just think of it, just me and McCOOL. Put us alone in the one room and I'd soon sort him out with some puzzle work. He thinks he's clever, but he's not.
Here is our impossible question.
The fastest fish is a sailfish.
It lives in tropical seas and swims at high speeds.
The sailfish is named after its sail-like dorsal fin. It's the sprint champion of the ocean.
At full speed, the large sail fin is folded down into a groove on the back. Can you guess the speed of the sailfish?
I don't understand.
Right.
Me too. If you call base and explain this check business, what'll happen? Rover is theirs.
I called.
What did they say?
Nothing.
What do you mean?
They say they'll pay it.
I never expected that.
What?
It's a personal waste.
I said Ruler had an accident and we bought a roller skater.
You told a lie, you mean?
No.
Yes, a lie.
I hide the truth.
What's called a lie?
A moot point.
Don't throw your clothing on the floor. If you don't want to look like this penguin.
Hope you've been watching the road, pollen pals.
Because there's lots of signs out there to look out for.
See if you can decide what that sign meant from PUZZLEA-SAURUS's tricky choices.
You don't know this traffic sign, but to help you, I've provided 3 choices. I don't think you'll be able to get the right one, though. 1. Walk with a basket. 2. No parking. 3. No swimming. Could you find it? I don't think you could. Too difficult for you, wasn't it, eh?
It's time to watch a short film.
We'll watch it twice.
Twice because each time it'll be different.
That's right. There'll be 3 small differences.
See if you can spot them, pollen pals.
Okay.
Well, did you watch carefully?
Let's hope so. Here's a second.
Watch carefully now. There's 3 differences.
Did you find them?
Honey buns, later we'll show you the answers.
But before we do, direct from the world of insects shooting to the top of the charts is our favorite band, the Buggies, with their next hit. It's called mischievous.
Bugs like you like buggies like this.
It was many years ago, I was standing by my door when I saw a little girl with a world to know, as if she had a lot to say, as if never learned to play, as if she came all the way in that cold, cold winter day. Torn trousers on her knees, no lowers in her ears, and no one cares what she eats and where she sleeps and how she feels. Like a sparkle she walks proud, stands straight through people loud. She faces what we don't even want to know or think about. Like a fresh spring leaf, fighting the winter storms as she walks the damp and narrow street she talks, as if never had someone, as if all the love had gone, as if never saw the sun in her cold, cold, childish days. The torn trousers on her knees, no lowers in her ears, and no one cares what she eats and where she sleeps and how she feels. Like a sparkle she walks proud, stands straight through people loud. She faces what we don't even want to know or think about.
I'm not gonna eat that.
He's gonna throw us to the garbage.
Don't get food. Eat them and turn them into energy.
Here is the answer to the cube challenge. You had to guess which picture was behind the crab.
Was it the cat, the eye, and the giraffe, the zebra, or the seagull?
The correct answer was the cat.
One of our puzzles was for you to find the piece that was missing.
You have to choose the correct one from 4 pieces on screen.
Yes, the fourth one was the correct piece.
We went to an art exhibition where we had to think about some paintings.
We wanted you to know that the fifth painting was painted by Bruegel or Ernst.
Here are the paintings by Bruegel. And here are the paintings by Ernst. Could you decide who painted this picture?
Easy, it was by Bruegel, wasn't it? Pieter Bruegel the Elder was a Flemish painter. He lived between 1525 and 1569. One of the first major landscape artists, he is known for his realistic paintings of the countryside and of peasant life. Many of Bruegel's works are allegorical, commenting on man's shortcomings and on injustice. His words are characterized by subtle use of line and flat areas of color. What's that then? Can you get it? It's a piano!
Did you remember the names of the 2 highest mountains in the world? They are Mount Everest and Mount Godwin-Austen.
The height of Mount Everest is more than 29,000 feet above the sea level. Mount Godwin-Austen is more than 28,000 feet. We asked you about the speed of the sailfish. It is considered to be the fastest species of fish over short distances. Let's watch this speed of fish. One sailfish took out 300 feet of line in 3 seconds, which is equivalent to a velocity of 68 miles per hour.
If you are aware of your traffic signs, it makes the roads a safer place to travel on.
Did you get the one we showed you?
If you like, PUZZLEA-SAURUS will show you the other choices again. Okay, PUZZLEA-SAURUS.
1. Walk with a basket. 2. No parking. 3. No swimming. Of course, the correct answer was no parking. Ha ha ha!
One of our questions we had for you was about the 2 films. Could you see the 3 differences? Let's have a look. Here is the second one. And here are the differences.
Oh, I'm very angry. How did you know the answers to my puzzles? You cheated, that's what it was. Well, you won't cheat next time. Because next program, I'm going to make some cheat-proof puzzles. They'll be so hard to get. The whole puzzle world will tremble when they see the PUZZLEA-SAURUS coming. They'll say, "Here comes that nasty, difficult puzzle maker." Oh, yes, they will. I'll be the king, I will.
Isn't it a lie to say a ruler had an accident?
No, it's not.
And what about his wheel?
That's not a lie either. But the only reason for all of these is your interest in cuckoo clocks.
That's not the point.
Okay, how did you explain to Base that Ruva had an accident? I'm sure it was a very original lie.
I told them you fell on Ruler.
You told them I fell on top of him? So you lied to them. Well, that's too bad. You're lying about me.
I couldn't think anything else.
You couldn't think of anything else? I don't believe that. Why didn't you say I fell down, for example?
I didn't think of it. You can be sure that if I had thought of it, I would never mention your name.
There's still an important problem. You told Base that Ruva can only move with the help of the skater, didn't you?
Yes, I said we'll continue like this until they send us new wheels. Base thought my idea was genius.
In that case, the ship has to be cleaned until the wheels arrive. If not, the computer will send out a horrible alarm.
We've come to the end of our show, honey buns.
In our next program, we've got some even better puzzles to challenge you with. Good luck, kids!
Don't forget, a life without puzzles is like a bee without honey. Have a honey sweet bay.
Honey sweet!